Hey guys, today we're going to be solving the mystery of the Braithwaite's secret daughter. Alright guys, so if you didn't know, the Braithwaites have a secret daughter. Now, in the mission, it's a Beau Gray mission. I'm pretty sure it's the third mission. You're going back from Penelope Braithwaite's, women's suffrage protest, and you're escaping from Beau Gray's cousin because they wanted to get into a fight, and they were like, "Hey boy, what are you doing at a women's suffrage protest?" So, yeah, I'm gonna show you the clip where he talks about the secret daughter, because basically he says, like, Catherine has a secret daughter, and Penelope Braithwaite told him that Catherine has a secret daughter, and she wasn't right in the head. Maybe had schizophrenia, maybe bipolar or something. Just check this out.
Our families, the Grays and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
Your secrets and your treasure.
You know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years. She were right, you know, and Penelope said...
I ain't heard about daughters. I heard about gold.
So you heard him say that Penelope Braithwaite had a sister, basically, and nobody has seen her in years. Now, and he also said that she was not right in the head. So I'm assuming schizophrenia. Now, here's my clues that she has schizophrenia. So, this is the thing. So, there's an Easter egg that if you go to the Braithwaites, you could go in the woods, like, kind of to the side of the Braithwaites, and there will be, like, a porta potty, or not a porta potty, an outhouse, and it will be, like, super locked up. There will be chains all over it with a lock on it. And there will be a girl inside with, like, no hair. It's, like, ripped out, and her hair will be sticking out. Here's that clip right now.
One, two, three, 7, 6, 4, 5, 11, 2, 1, 2, 10, 3, 5, 8, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 17, 29, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17.
Pretty creepy, huh? Now here's my theory why Catherine threw her inside the outhouse to eventually starve to death. Now, if you look closely at her eyes and lips, they're all like weird, like, not birthmarks, but they're like marks on her eyes and lips. I'm gonna show you the clip zoomed in right now. Look closely.
1, 2, 10, 3.
Alright guys, so I did some searching on Google, and apparently the scar look like things on her eyes is actually subconjunctival hemorrhage. Now, I don't really know what that means. I just found it on Google, but it's basically where your eye, like it turns red and, like, bloody, and eventually blood will start dripping from it, and you know what I'm talking about. Here, I'll show you an image right now. So there it is, guys. Pretty gross. I know I'm holding it, but I couldn't find a non-copyright stock image. So, yeah, that is pretty gross. Now, I couldn't find anything about the scars on her lips, but that's her eye, that one eye, basically. Now, you could also make another observation, how she, like, yanked her hair out, and she's, like, getting bald, and I think she has schizophrenia, because on Google, there's, like, one of the symptoms for schizophrenia is, like, going crazy, pulling your hair out, hallucinating, going, like, insane. Like, you could see that she was going insane. And I think if we were trapped, we can all agree, if we were trapped in a outhouse for years, because Bello Gray said that nobody's seen her in years, then I think we'd be hallucinating and going crazy. Now, here's my theory. I think Catherine Braithwaite had her born, and she was born with schizophrenia, bipolar, maybe. I think schizophrenia, though. And she just, like, didn't want to, because back then people didn't like disabled people. It just wasn't the type of thing back then. Like, it wasn't really accepted, you know? So I think she was just like, screw it. And she didn't want to kill the baby because then she'd be wanted for murder. So she just said, screw it. And then locked her in the outhouse and told everybody that she died to her diseases or whatever. And fed her like every month, maybe every week, and watered her. But until Catherine Braithwaite died. Because in the mission where you go over and burn the Braithwaite's mansion down, Catherine Braithwaite dies. Because after that mission, if you go back, she is literally just burnt to a crisp. She's dead. Yeah. So, when she died, Catherine Braithwaite died, then that means the psychopath, also known supposedly Catherine Braithwaite's daughter, died. Because until the Braithwaite died, Catherine Braithwaite died, obviously nobody else knew about it, so nobody else could feed her or water her or anything like that. So she died, basically, because if you go back as John Marston, she's a skeleton. Literally, the psycho is a skeleton. And I'm not in chapter or in the prologue or whatever it's called again. I'm only in chapter 3, so I'm not gonna play through all that again, but seriously, look it up on YouTube. If you go back, she's literally just a skeleton. So obviously, she had to have been the only one who knew about it. And yeah, so that was my theory, guys. Drop in the comments below your theory. I don't know what the real thing is. Nobody does, but I'm pretty sure I just solved it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.